Hey everyone, welcome to RYGR Sports. My name is Yash,
And I'm Logan.
and today we'll be talking about the group stages of the FIFA World Cup, along with who we think is going to win the World Cup final. So first off, I'm going to start with basically the news of the day, with Spain tying with Cabo Verde. Now, that was, I think, so far it was the upset of the tournament. Um, you know, Spain is. I think they have the second best odds of winning the World Cup, and to tie with a team that's in their first World Cup, who ironically is ranked number 67 in the tournament. Um, it's just crazy to me. Like, I understand that Lamine Yamal, their best player, didn't really play until like there was like 30 minutes left in the game, but that's still more than enough time to actually get something done against a mediocre team. But much credit to the goalie for Cabo Verde because he put on an absolute crazy performance. He won Player of the Match. He played incredible. 13 saves. I mean, that's just unreal. It was 26 shots to 7 shots for Cabo Verde, 0-0 tie. Just an unbelievable game. I know a lot of people think that a game that doesn't have any goals scored is boring, but it's kind of cool seeing a team of that magnitude, basically the top of the top, play a team that's kind of bottom of the barrel in the World Cup, kind of go at it. And Cabo Verde, basically, they played their hearts out. They played it literally as good as they possibly could have. And, I'm pretty proud of them. I think they did a pretty good job. But, Logan, I don't know if you saw that game or not, but what would you
Yeah,
say?
I didn't catch the game, but I saw the score once it was done, and I know Spain was like a minus like 1,000 favorite to win that match, like a 95% chance to win that match, and I looked at the score and it was 0-0, and I was like, whoa, like this is kind of crazy because I don't even know where Cape Verde is, so
Oh, me neither.
um,
I have no idea.
yeah, so that was a crazy result. I believe all four games yesterday ended up in a tie,
Yes.
which is honestly pretty surprising to see. Um, there's been a couple of pretty crazy results here so far in this World Cup. We saw Germany beat Curacao, or however you pronounce that country. They beat them 7-1, which was absolute domination. We saw Sweden yesterday score 5 goals against Tunisia. A couple other crazy ones. I know the United States they looked really well. They looked really good. I mean, 4-1 final is always going to be a great game. I watched the second half. I didn't catch the first half. Um, but I know there was an own goal in there, and uh, we have this one guy who scored 2 goals. I forget what his name is. Folarin Balagoon, who scored twice for Team USA. I apologize. I don't know any of the Team USA players besides Christian Pulisic. I'm not the biggest soccer guy, but they looked really well. They looked really good, and I know Paraguay isn't a large country. They don't have the best team or the biggest population, but Team USA they look really good. And next we play Australia on Friday. Um, I believe that's a night game, and or no, it's a day game. They're playing at 3.
Oh, yeah.
So if they can find a way to beat Australia on Friday, I think that punches us a ticket to the out of the group stage, and into the round of 16. I believe is it
32.
16? 22. Um,
32. 32.
32. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean I know last World Cup I believe they did make it to the round of 32 and then lost to the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Um, So this year, I can't tell whether it's a better team than 4 years ago, based off of what we saw in their first game. I mean, nothing but positivity for me. So um, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the odds here for the entire World Cup. We have France at the top, as they just overtook Spain as the favorite after what we saw the other day from them. And then in second, we have Spain. Third is Portugal, which is interesting. I know Ronaldo's super old now, so I'm not really too sure how big of an impact he will provide them. Then we have England, Argentina, Brazil, Germany, the Netherlands, and then the United States. So a couple of my friends think Brazil and Germany are going to perform really well in this World Cup. I mean, I know Brazil just tied, I believe it was like 1-1 against Morocco. So I'm not really too sure about them.
Morocco's really good though.
Argentina, yeah, Morocco is pretty solid. I think they're ranked in the top 10 in the world.
Yeah.
Um, and then we know Argentina and England are also going to be really solid, like they are every World Cup. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised if any of those two teams make it really far. If I had to pick a championship, um, it's hard for me to pick against France just because of the talent on that team. I think they are the most talented team in the world on paper. So I would probably have to go with France. Um, and I'm not really sure how the bracket is. I'm not like I don't know if they can play a team like Spain or England. Um, if they are on different sides of the bracket, I would probably go England to play France in the final. On paper, England always has a great team every World Cup, but they never really seem to perform in the matches that matter most. I know they have a couple of pretty solid players like Harry Kane and Saka, but I'm not really too sure. They haven't played yet, so I don't really know how they've looked so far. I think they play tomorrow, uh, or
Yeah.
it might be today. Um, but England's easily going to make it out of the groups, and they're probably going to win a few matches in the actual bracket, and maybe we'll see them in a semifinal or a quarterfinal game. Um, so I would have to go France, England. But soccer is a world sport. Every team has a bunch of talents and players that can step up and all that good stuff. I mean, maybe we see a sleeper team that makes it, into the quarterfinal or semifinal or something like that. I mean, maybe like a Morocco, who just tied Brazil, or I know Japan just tied Netherlands. So, to see an underdog team in a spot where they really shouldn't be is something that I'm kind of rooting for because that's just a good story. And especially when these small countries play like a England or a Spain or like a powerhouse of the world, it's always nice to see those huge underdogs like step up and like a David versus Goliath type situation. That's always something that you want to see in sports. Um, but like I said earlier, I'm not a huge soccer guy, so I don't have like too much information regarding each one of these teams. I know who the top dogs are, um, but I don't have too much like inside information on these countries, and we know who's going to be good, we know who's not going to be too good. But my official prediction, it's going to be France versus England in the final, and I hope Team USA makes it to the round of 16. I think that's pretty much our ceiling. Maybe there's a chance we make the round of 8, but I mean, I don't believe so. I think winning one game, and then losing to like I don't know, like a Germany or Argentina or something like that in the round of 16. So that's gonna do it from me. I'll hand it back over to Yash for some more on the World Cup, but yeah, I'll go England and France in the final. But I'm just hoping for like a small country to make it to a spot where they weren't really supposed to be. That would be like my dream scenario here.
Yeah, so obviously, kind of going back to the last World Cup we had, I'm a huge Messi fan, so watching Argentina win was basically a dream come true, in my opinion. Um, you know, I think this is going to be kind of similar to the World Cup a couple years back. I do think France is going to at least make the semifinals. I will say the same about Argentina. I think we will probably get, at least for me, I think it's probably going to be Spain versus Argentina in the World Cup final. If I'm not wrong, I think either France or Spain can make it. I don't think both can. So I think Spain will beat France in the semifinal and go on to play Argentina, who I think would have to play Germany, if I'm not wrong, assuming that Germany makes the final four. But if there's one team that I think is going to open a lot of eyes and surprise a lot of people, is actually South Korea. That game that South Korea played on the first day of the group stages, I mean, it was incredible. They were down 1-0 to start the game, scored 2 goals after halftime. I mean, they played incredible. They have they have a pretty young team, so it was really exciting to watch. It was one of the, I think it was so far one of the better games in the tournament to kind of watch. But I think, kind of looking at this thing, I think Spain does have the highest probability of winning this. I know that they just tied with Cabo Verde, but I still think that Spain is technically the best, has the best odds of winning it. However, I wouldn't be surprised if France is able to win it either, because in my opinion, France has the deepest team. I think the top three players for Spain are better than the top three players for France. But when you kind of go through the entirety of the team, I think Spain is just a France is just the deeper of the two teams, and along with they probably have one of the greatest World Cup performance of all time in Kylian Mbappe. Basically, at this point, a household name. So, it's gonna be really fun and exciting to watch. I know Lamine Yamal, 19 years old. I mean, he's kind of tearing it up right now. A lot of people are saying he's already the best player in the world. Seeing a Spain-Argentina final between the GOAT of soccer and what people are saying is going to be the future GOAT of soccer, it's just going to be kind of really cool to see. If I had to pick a top three, I'm going to go Spain at 1, I'm going to go France at 2, and I'm going to go Argentina at 3. Obviously I'm still going to be rooting for Argentina all the way, so that's my number 1 in a sense, but realistically, I think Argentina is the third best team in the world. Now talking about the United States, obviously the World Cup's here, and the USA team's actually, in my opinion, I think the team is a lot better than what it was 4 years ago. I do think that we'll come out of the group. Our group's not that great. I think we have a solid chance of making it to the round of 16. Any farther than that, that's where I get really skeptical. I don't think we have any chance of actually winning the whole thing, so I wouldn't be upset. So for me, how far can we go, right? And if the United States made it to the round of 16, I wouldn't be mad at all. That would be, it would just be a great feeling, kind of see your country in the top 16, especially since soccer is not our main sport, So I mean, it's kind of cool to see. I think as the World Cup goes on, we'll have more and more videos come out. We'll probably do another update video in like probably a couple days, like 3-4 days maybe, see how these top dog teams are doing, and then from there we'll see who's got the best chance of winning.
All right, guys. Well, if you guys have any insight of your own and want to leave a comment down below, about who you think is going to move on or who you think is going to be in the final, please feel free to leave a comment, and we'll get back to you and let us and we'll let you know our thoughts as well. So, hope you enjoyed our World Cup preview video. I know the games are going on right now. We have 4 more games today and many more to come in the week. But we'll definitely make another video in a little bit, just to check in on everything that's going on. So hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for new videos coming soon, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
That's it.